Hey guys, it's Marissa, and today's video is going to be my scary ear piercing story. And I got my ears pierced a couple years ago and it was really freaking scary, so I'm gonna be telling you guys the scary ear piercing story. And make sure you guys subscribe if you're not already. I am trying to get to 200,000. That's my next goal, 200,000 subscribers. So join the Marissa Rachel fam and help me get there. And give this video a thumbs up. A lot of you guys have been requesting more story times and stuff, so definitely thumbs up this video if you guys want to see more of those and if you guys like my story times. On to the story of how I got my ears pierced. So my mom took all of my sisters to get their ears pierced, and they all got their ears pierced when they were really little, and I first got my ears pierced when I was really little, like maybe 5 or 6 or something, and I got them pierced at Claire's because that's kind of like the go-to place to go. I feel like every girl gets their ears pierced at Claire's. I don't know, is that true? Comment down below if you guys have gotten your ears pierced and where you guys have gotten them pierced, but Claire's is a store. It's usually in the mall or in some sort of mall, and my sisters got their ears pierced, so my mom took me to go get my ears pierced. And I remember being like really brave the first time I got my ears pierced. Like, I remember there was this girl and she was trying to, I don't know, she was just some random girl, but she was like giving me a pep talk before I was getting my ears pierced because I was like, there was like a line of girls before me and they were like all like crying and stuff, and this random girl was like, don't be scared. Like, when my sister got her ears pierced, she didn't even blink, she didn't even cry. And so I was thinking like, okay, I'm not gonna blink, I'm not gonna cry, I'm gonna be like this girl's sister. So yeah, like I got my ears pierced for the first time. It was totally fine. Like, I remember it hurting, but they gave me a lollipop, so it was okay. Fast forward to like maybe 7 or 8 years later, I had never really learned how to properly take care of like my ears, and like I never really learned that you're supposed to take your earrings out and you're supposed to, like, you know, give yourself time to like not have them in. You're supposed to change them up and stuff. So I had left my earrings in, like the same earrings in, for like 5, 6, 7 years, for a really, really long time. So they had like welded shut. I would go, you know, I went in the pool and stuff, you know, so there was a bunch of things. I showered, so obviously there was like a lot of water. So they kind of like rusted shut. I know there's this stuff, like this alcohol they give you, and you're supposed to like rub it in for the first, I think 3 weeks or something. I can't remember what the time is, but you're supposed to like take care of them properly and all that stuff, and I never did that. I was a horrible person. I just never took care of my earrings again, or my ears. So, you know, fast forward 7 years later and they're welded shut. Like, these things are not coming out. I've been trying. I think like everybody in my family took a turn at trying to pull Marissa's earrings off. It was probably very fun for my sisters. And so my dad had to get these like huge wire cutters that you would use to like trim a bush or something. He had to get these huge wire cutters because after like hours of trying, nobody could get them off. My mom couldn't, my dad couldn't, my sisters couldn't, and like I was freaking out because, well, number one, it hurts having people like yank on your ears for like hours, and it was just scary. Like, I was so scared. I was thinking to myself, like, what if they never come off? What if they're here forever? And one of my sisters, my sister Kimberly, was telling me, yeah, you know what's gonna happen is your skin's gonna grow over your earrings and then they're gonna become a part of your ears. I remember her telling me that, and I remember being so scared and being like, oh my god, they're gonna become a part of my ears, oh no. And my dad tried like everything. He tried so many different power tools, like so many different scary things, like obviously scissors and stuff like that, but I don't know, I guess these were just really good quality earrings because they were just not moving, not budging. And so eventually he just moved up to this big pair of like wire cutter plier thingies, and it was so scary because especially when someone takes a huge what's it called, like power tool, and puts it right next to your little delicate ears, like that's so scary and intimidating. So he takes these huge wire cutters, he puts them like right by my ears. He manages to get them off, and like the earrings are ruined, which, you know, I knew would happen. So I was super glad that he was able to like get my earrings off without chopping my ears off. And I was just like, no more earrings, no more earrings. So I kind of like laid off the earrings for a while, but then my sister Shauna saw this pair of earrings that she thought I would really like, and they had this little like it was an earring, but then it had this little chain attached to it where this little cuff clipped on your upper ear. It was really just like trendy and cute and hip, and she bought it for me. She thought I would like it. Keep in mind, it's been years and I haven't put in earrings, so my holes had completely closed. So my sister took me back to Claire's. I got my ears pierced again. I don't know why, but for some reason I was so much more scared than the first time I got them pierced. Like, it was so petrifying, especially after they did the first ear and I knew what was coming on the other ear, and I was like, oh. I remember just squeezing my sister's hand. Also, I had this little beauty mark. You guys probably can't see it, but I have this little beauty mark on one of my ears, and so I was really scared when they were like marking the holes, because the woman kind of was like, oh, it looks kind of like you already have a hole, and I was like, no, that's a beauty mark. I was scared she was gonna like puncture a hole through it and I was gonna scream and like bleed to death or something. I don't know what my fear was, but it was really like irrational and crazy and not normal. So I got my ears pierced a second time, and this time Marissa did things the right way and I actually like took care of them. I took them out, you know, every few days or so, and I just was like, I took care of my stuff, and now I can actually wear real earrings. So that was my scary ear piercing story. Comment down below, like, have you guys ever gotten your ears pierced, or like, were you scared when you got your ears pierced? Yeah, just comment down below like your ear piercing stories, and also give this video a thumbs up if you guys like story times. I love story times. I love telling stories to you guys. I feel like it's like our Marissa story times together. So give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're not. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And you can follow me on Instagram at Miss Marissa Rachel if you guys want to keep up with my life. And I love you guys again. Mwah. And bye guys.